They brought down fire from our own divisional artillery group and then themselves overran the battery. The Scots Dragoon Guards, another armoured battle group, also armoured Challenger, became involved in a firefight with a tank company. They defeated the tank company. So as I say, by first light this morning, 7th Brigade clear to that line. After last night, on G+1, 25th, 4th Brigade broke out of the breachhead. Initially, they too moved on a northerly axis in order to deal with the remaining part of that first objective there. In the process, a brigade commander was captured. The brigade then turned south and dealt with this objective. Now again, during the course of that day, the 14th 20th Hussars, a further armoured battle group, came in contact with some infantry, dug in positions, but with mechanized armour available to them, and defeated that infantry position. The 1st Battalion of the Royal Scots got in amongst some enemy artillery, which was very unpleasant for the enemy artillery. And by first light this morning, 4th Brigade had reached that point there. Throughout the day, the brigades have continued their advance. 7th Brigade got embroiled with this position here, a reasonably stiff resistance from there, but they have fought through it. That too has been removed from the board. During that action, I have reports, unconfirmed reports, I have to add, that the Staffordshire Regiment took something approaching 300 prisoners. In the south, 4th Brigade had a particularly busy day, working through two positions. And moving up to here. Just put him back there. This is called withdrawing. So the current position now is that there are two enemy positions remaining from the whole of the armoured division. MLRS fire is being brought down now on that position there. This position is similarly being engaged by gunfire and tank fire. The division is confident that by midnight tonight it will have entirely defeated that armoured division. Prisoners of war, we're only receiving first reports on this, and I really cannot give you a precise figure. Suffice it to say that they are numbered in thousands rather than hundreds. As to enemy resistance, that has been variable throughout, going from the fairly firm resistance we met up here to almost token resistance. And by token I mean they would engage our forces, but as soon as tank fire or artillery fire was returned, then it's a case of, thank goodness for that, hands up, for me the war is over. In one particular incident, a battalion commander ordered his entire battalion to surrender. And finally, our confirmed casualties remain at 1 dead and 6 wounded. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say, and I'd be very pleased now to take your questions.
Saddam Hussein's top troops, says one Pentagon source, quote, "The vice is coming together as fast as we can bring it in." In the meantime, Arab forces, Saudis, Egyptians, Kuwaitis, and Syrians have pushed northeast through Kuwait. They're said to be locked in a major battle with regular Iraqi army forces. The U.S. Central Command in Riyadh says a major tank battle is raging around Kuwait International Airport. U.S. Marines report they're scoring a good success in the fight, despite stiff Iraqi resistance. And along the Kuwaiti coast, Pentagon sources say joint Arab forces are fighting out with Iraqi troops.
Mike McConnell, who's